Hello again, everybody. As I promised, this is the Meatless Monday spaghetti that I'm making tonight. So I'm not too good at editing videos and doing all that stuff. So I already went ahead and started boiling the water for the pasta, and I just use like a steamer with a strainer thing, and I'll show you guys that once I pour the pasta in. And then I am about to start with the onions and green peppers and all that good stuff, mushrooms, and that kind of makes like my meat kind of base. Like it gives it that type of a texture, the mushrooms with the onions and things like that. So that's why I like to add that. Um, I just use about a tablespoon of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in the pan, and then I let that heat up a little. And as you can see right here, here are the chopped onions that I did. So you just dice them small, and then I have the green onions on the other side. The mushrooms, I just wash those and then I keep them whole because I like the texture that they give. So for the seasonings in it, I'm going to add some rosemary. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just rosemary, dried rosemary leaves, and some thyme, a little bit of ground ginger. This is my I add this into everything. So everything that I cook with has ground ginger in it. I use this spaghetti, spicy spaghetti seasoning. I haven't used this a lot recently, but I just checked my cabinets and I'm out of oregano, which is one of my main things I need, and this has it in it. So I'm going to use this tonight. It's like a spaghetti all in one. And then I use basil. Got basil leaves in there. And minced garlic. So this I don't put in until after when I mix the sauce and all that. Then I add in my garlic. I am not good with measuring, so if you follow my websites, then you'll know because I say it in there too that I don't know. I don't do good with measuring. I just kind of go by sight. So we're gonna start first. I'm gonna pull this down so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay. So we're gonna start by adding in the onion mixture that I showed you. And let that kind of do its own little thing in the pot. I don't let them get too tender just because it's like a spaghetti thing, so everything's going to kind of come together, and then you let that cook a little slower by itself. So I don't let them wait till they get like transparent or really thin before I add the mushrooms. I kind of just let them get the olive oil kind of all soaked in on them, and then I go and I add the mushrooms. It's really up to you. I'm doing like 2 handfuls of mushrooms. So, and I didn't, they're sliced, they're not whole, but I didn't chop them smaller because I think it gives it good texture. So I'll let that cook in the pot. And then it sounds like my water is boiling for the spaghetti. So I just use whole wheat, whole grain pasta, spaghetti pasta. You can see that. Okay. And I'll just drop that. chop it like this. So I like take it in the middle and do it like that. So I love pasta. I don't know. I don't consider myself to be a good pasta maker, but my husband taught me this trick where you like take one and you throw it on like the cabinet, and if it sticks, then it's done, and it works for me. So I don't know. That only had like less than half in the box, so normally I don't do the whole box, but I do about half of the whole box. That had less than half, so I had to open up the whole thing. Just get this. Alright, so let's do a couple of more. Actually, sorry, looks like I need a lot more. I'll do one more. So, depending on how much you're making, tonight I am making a large portion. So probably a whole box if you're gonna make a large portion. You can use the whole box. And now come back over here, give this a good stir again. And turn it up a little. I'm gonna start adding in the seasonings. Like I said, I don't measure them out. Kind of go to your taste, your smell, like your liking. But just a couple. So you could say I probably do about a tablespoon with each if I had to think about it. So that's the basil. I just realized I'm almost out of thyme, so I'm probably gonna use the rest of that. The spaghetti one, I open it from the big side and I just pour that in there. Okay. And ground ginger. Now I do not use, I know I don't use almost a tablespoon of this. Maybe half a tablespoon. Ground ginger is kind of a little strong if you add too much, you know, for me it is. So I don't add too much of that into there. And then you kind of just want to, I'll show you what it looks like. So you kind of just want it to look like, put that in the pot. Okay, so mix it all up, looks kind of like that. Oh, and this is the thing I was talking about with my pasta in. To me, it's like super easy to make. Has a strainer thing in there, and then when you're done and ready to take it out, you just take the pot holder things and pull it right out. It's way easier than trying to pour it into a strainer. It comes in its own little thing. It's already in it. So anyway, hold on, and then we'll do that. And after that, I diced up the, see there, that's the zucchini and squash. And I'm going to add that in now. And then you just let this cook. And then after your pasta's done, oh, I make my own tomato sauce. So I will one day give you guys that. Like I said, I don't know how to edit too much, so I don't have that long on here. But I use the Roma tomatoes, and I just chop them up and put them in a separate pot with a little bit of water, a little bit of olive oil, and the same seasonings I use. Let that boil down and then add it in. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And then I get a larger pot. I add in my noodles. I add in my mixture that you guys see me make here. My sauce that I make, my homemade tomato sauce. And the last thing I add, hold on. Last thing I add is this. It's like a baby kale melody. It comes with baby spinach, baby kale, baby chard, and then some diced like shredded carrots in here. Super yummy, super good. So I add this into the spaghetti. That is the last thing that I add with the garlic once it's all mixed in. Because this does not take that long to cook, and it's really small, so it blends down really good. And after that, you are all done. I hope that you guys follow me on Facebook as well, and my website. On there, I will have the finish and the final picture to show what it looks like when it's all done. And I hope you guys like watching this. I hope it helped a little, give you an idea of things you can do for a dinner that's healthy, super full of vitamins, and kids love it. So it's, you know, all kids love spaghetti. It still is the case of a normal spaghetti with meat, and they will just let me know. Comment below. Let me know if you guys tried it, things that you do maybe on Meatless Monday, if you guys do them, or if you're thinking about now starting a Meatless Monday. I will be posting all of my Meatless Mondays. On Tuesdays, we do Taco Tuesday, so I'll be posting that too. And yeah, I'm like super excited. It's my first video of showing you guys how I cook at home. I will get the editing down, and then I'll be able to add more to the videos. But yeah, so go and follow me on like me on Facebook, and follow my website. I'll have the full recipe down on there, and the picture up a little later on tonight after it's all done. I'm cutting out pasta this month, so I'm having different dinner tonight. I also have a picture up of my dinner tonight. I'm going to have salmon, like a teriyaki salmon, and some steamed veggies with the side salad. And I will show you guys that. The salad I'm making tonight is going to be strawberries and oranges in it with cucumbers. Super good, so don't have to worry about dressing on that. A lot of sweetness and juiciness in it. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and this was so fun. So stay healthy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.